All stories alleged. For gossip and entertainment only. Let's get started.
Hello, gossipers. Sharona here. So we have some break-in sad news of the Notorious B.I.G. His mom, I think her name is Voletta Wallace, has died at the age of 78. Yes, 78 years old. Now, we're going to read an article from TMZ, but as far as I can tell, they're saying it's natural causes. And I think I read somewhere where they said she was in hospice, which, that's where people go when they know they're about to pass. I wouldn't say that's where they go, but that's where the medical professionals or nurses, that's where they place you when basically there's no, what's the word? I don't want to use the word no hope for you to regain, back to life. But yeah, we're going to read this article from TMZ. 78, some would say still a young number, an older young number, if you get what I'm saying. But let's see what this article says. It says Biggie Smalls' mother died Friday morning. So this morning in Strasburg, Pennsylvania, according to Monroe County Coroner Thomas Yanak. So why are we getting the confirmation from the coroner, not her family? We're told she was in hospice care and the cause of death here is natural causes. Voletta carried on Biggie's legacy after his tragic death, overseeing his estate and helping pass down his wealth to his family, including his daughter, Tiana Wallace. She did a pretty good job running things too. Biggie's estate was estimated to worth about $10 million when he died, and since ballooned to a now estimated $160 million. Voletta celebrated when her son was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and her Instagram account was mostly dedicated to his achievements. She posted about his foundation, his streaming numbers, tribute concerts, and pop culture references. When Biggie's biopic Notorious premiered in 2009, Voletta explained why it was important to tell his story on the big screen. B.I.G. real name Christopher Wallace was gunned down in LA back in 1997 following the shooting death of rival Tupac Shakur. Voletta Wallace was 78 years old, SIP, sleep in peace. Now, why didn't we hear this from her grandchildren? I mean, she just mentioned his daughter, I think it's Tiana, and then he has a son who is also a musician slash actor. He did 1 and 2 movies. I'm not quite sure what he's doing now. That's the son he has with Faith. Let me put his name in. Biggie's son with Faith Evans. And let's see what his name is. CJ Wallace. So I think he's a junior. And he was born on October 29th, 1996. He was only 6 months old when his dad died, so there's no connection in that sense. And as I said, he did 1 and 2, movies, acting and stuff. But yes, mom is in heaven now with her son. They're together. And it's 28 years since he died. Wow. Case is still not solved. But, she kept her son's name alive. And, she did what she had to do to go from, how much did they say on TMZ? Hold on. They went from 10 million to 160 million. With just having his social media account or her social media account just showing his streaming numbers, concerts, pop culture references, everything like that. So yeah, Voletta, rest in peace. Okay, gossipers, thank you for watching and listening. Gossipers, before I sign off completely on this, I just wanted to read another little chapter or paragraph that I found. It said that Miss Wallace launched the Christopher Wallace Memorial Foundation following her son's death, an organization that provides educational resources for children. In 2003, she honored mothers of other musicians who died untimely deaths, like Aaliyah, Lisa Left Eye Lopez, Tupac Shakur, Jam Master Jay, Big Pun, Big L, and Freaky Ta at B.I.G. One Night Out, a benefit for the foundation. It is our way of saying, keep your head up, Wallace told AP at the time. It's a foundation way just to let these parents know that we love them. In 2021, Wallace worked as an executive producer on the Netflix documentary Biggie, I Got a Story to Tell, and told AP about her role in the public eye. They never knew me. The public never knew me. I was thrust into this environment, I should say, after he passed away, because I'm a very private person, extremely private, she said. What he was doing out there, maybe I should have known, but honestly, I didn't. And to this day, there are people who are saying, oh, she knew, like people do whispers, but I never knew. She also said that she did not listen to his songs. And she said, I cried so much that day just listening to the music. So this is after he passed. And, I guess she's like, you know what? Let me go listen. And she said, since his death, his gift took on a new meaning for her. She told AP in 2017, 20 years after his death, I remember my son said, don't listen to my music. And I never listened to his music. I heard it on the radio and it sounded good because it was clean. But I said, you know what? I have to listen to that music. And that's what I did. I cried so much that day just listening to the music. I remember I sat, I stood, I rested my head on the stereo and I just cried like a baby. And that was therapy for me. And I said, oh my God, that was a talented young man to put those words together. He had a beautiful voice. I love his voice, she continued. So, like I said, they're together now and, God bless them both. And, she did good with his legacy to keep his name in such positive light. And she's right. We didn't hear much about her. So when she said she's private, that's how she wants it to stay. And she said she had no idea what was going on with her son. And like she said, a lot of people, of course, they're not gonna admit that, like she said, that people think she knows, but she's not gonna say anything. But I believe her when she said she didn't know, even if it wasn't 100% of knowing. I would like to think she had some kind of thought, but she didn't dwell on it because that's her son. They are ride or die together. And it says Notorious B.I.G. 1994 debut album for Bad Boys record Ready to Die has sold over 6 million units as of 2018. And then he says his sophomore album, Life After Death, released 2 weeks after his death, sold more than 11 million units. It launched multiple hits, including the timeless #1 hits, More Money, More Problem, of course, and Hypnotize. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes the words are hypnotizing. Okay, gossipers, thank you.